Hello everyone and welcome over to race number 18, I think, of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series Season 6. That's right, I mean 19, sorry. We're race number 19 of Season 6. And we're back at Daytona, this time at the road course. This will be our second out of the 3 Daytona races we will have in the season, and we shall see how this race will bring to us. I think last race here was a bit of a disaster, but well, I guess it's what happens when you're in a road course. So anyway, now I need to start reminding someone to do the point standings, because I don't know the point standings as of at this time of recording, so I'm going to get this sorted out right now. So bear that with me a moment. There we go. Checking audio, right. So let's do it. Let's do it quickly. So, oh, by the way, let's take a look at the entry list. We see a certain someone joining in, replacing Jack Halleck in the number 17 car for a number of races, including this one. This is the name of the driver, Damien Tan. Damien Tan will be joining us today. He'll obviously be racing in Jack Halleck's car. So let's see how will Damien Tan bring to us. Will he be better than Jack Halleck? We don't know, so we'll wait and see. Or will he be any better? That's one thing. Any other driver, who knows? It could be a surprise. Anyway, time for the qualifying session. Drivers, so I want everyone to take your pick. Who will qualify on pole today? Well, let's find out then, shall we? Jameson will qualify on pole. Oh, and someone showed a no time at all. So, anyways, Jameson will qualify on pole. This is the first time we've seen him on pole. Was it? No. That was the Daytona. That was not the first time. The only time I know was Daytona. So, anyway, Jameson will start on pole alongside Dex Miyazaki. Dex Miyazaki seems to be getting a bit better in the past few races, and we might see him resurging as a driver, maybe being a regular race winner. Hopefully get that first win in God knows exactly how long for Dex Miyazaki. Cam Wright Jr. seems to be bouncing back, I guess. But this is the highest we've seen him qualifying this season. Cam Wright Jr. 3rd, Blake Parker 4th, Sophia Petty up to 5th, and Albert Strauss will start 6th place. Xander Howell 7th, Quinn Maloney 8th, Owen Scott 9th, and Roberto Crown Jr. 10th. Those are your top 10 standings. And anyway, so where's the rest? Cam Wright Sr. will start in 23rd place. Not a good place he wants to be. Solomon Sheridan, no time at all for this driver for whatever reason. So, and a few other drivers. Damien Tan, today's rookie driver, will start from 27th. Quite decent start for him. Tari Lowell 28th, Kynderrick Meeks 29th. So a few notable drivers will finish down the order. So anyway, so let's get on with the race. Anyway, so let's get going. Here we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
Away we go. And all the cars line up. This will take slightly long, so we might as well skip part of it. So anyway, checking to make sure all cars are starting as normal without any problem. All starting without any problem. So this is a bit like Daytona Oval, but with some road course. So anyway, we're about to go green. And away we go. Fire away. Jameson, will he retain that lead? This will be a bit of a all track races, so anything can happen. Oh my gosh, I think Cameron Jr. is leaning on the back of James Jameson as James Jameson takes the lead. Oh, but Cameron Jr.'s gone really wide. Some drivers have gone off the track. Well, it looks as though we're seeing two drivers going really wide. We do hope that there's not going to be an incident. Oh my gosh, who went wide? Dylan Hayden's gone really wide. What happened to Dylan Hayden? We'll have to find out. Let's see if all the cars have made it. They all seem to be making it quite fine. You can see, oh my gosh, what's is going on here? Some cars have gone so wide. Look at Nikki Ruff. She's gone so wide. We don't know what's going on here. It might have been, oh my gosh. It seems as though there are a lot of cars. I don't know what's going on here, but that is just what I would call a shambles at the track. They've gone so wide. Oh my god, and there was a collision as well. There was a collision. This is a bit like Watkins Glen in normal NASCAR racing, as though I'm seeing right now. But, well, we gotta replay that. So there was a collision that has caused all this. And one of them been Nikki Rod, which we're seeing right now. But that is just awful. That's what I call a shambles at the very start of the race. I guess the cars went too wide and not able to make it. So you can see some cars are not able to avoid. And then Nikki Rod basically got pinned. She basically got pinned. And then she went off the track onto the grass. So that is just awful. So anyway, let's take a look. I don't know who started it. I think Ruben Gonzalez might have started all this. We'll wait and see. So Gonzalez, obviously, he went so wide trying to get back in, and then he bumped into other cars. And there's, oh my God, Senior's also involved. Senior, not a good place right there. He doesn't like it. He basically got pushed back. What a nightmare. That was, in fact, last race winner, Wright Sr. will basically have nowhere to go. Looks like we're going to have to investigate this unfortunate incident at the very start. And it happened so badly. I guess this is not supposed to have happened, so there we go. So maybe go on board Wright Sr. You can see how bad he was trying to avoid other cars but wasn't able to do so. Oh, and he got bumped. He got bumped by Riley Hill. Let's take a look from this side. You can see how it all started from there. Some cars have gone really, really wide. Yeah, they've gone too wide. They've gone really, really wide. There is nowhere stopping them. There is nowhere that's going to prevent them from avoiding that. So I guess looks like this is certainly going to be an investigation. Anyway, let's get back live. We'll take a look at Jameson, who is currently leading at the moment. And he's right over there. He's right over there. Look at him. Jameson. Look how he's racing down there. Wright Jr. up into second place. It looks as though Wright Jr. though might be back. He needs to add to his 3 wins in his career. And looks like he's certainly putting on a good fight down here. Miyazaki down into 3rd place. No, that's not Gonzalez. That's Sophia Petty up into 4th place. Blake Parker 5th place. There is 6th place Albert Strauss. 7th place is Xander Howell. 8th place Owen Scott. 9th place Melanie. And 10th place Roberto Crown Jr. Those are your current top 10 runners at the moment. I don't know if this is Watkins Glen style driving, the way how the race has started. Well, I don't know. Obviously, there's still smoke coming out. From all this off-track driving from some of the drivers anyway. Jameson is still leading at the moment. Wright Jr. seems to be getting close to the number 19. So already you can see that Wright Jr. is certainly using a bit of his father's strength to at least get close to the front. And looks as though Blake Parker is endangering Sophia Petty of having her place taken away. And some bad camera angles, which we all hate to see. Looks as though some over-track racing could make things easier for some of the drivers. Oh, and looks like they are making it easier. Look at, I think, Ruben Gonzalez, is he trying to overtake? I think Drew Walker seems to be on the move right there. I think he's overtaken both Cesar Cohan Jr. and Ruben Gonzalez. So he's on the move right there. There's Flandre Wilson. And some drivers making the use of the oval track as much as they can. Obviously, being a partial oval, so they've got a limited time for any overtaking opportunity before they can, before that, the part of the track runs out. And Jameson still leads. Now, Wright Jr.'s on a train, on a hype turn round there. And right behind there is Roberto Mizak and Sophia Petty and the others. It could be Jameson. We don't know yet. Jameson really wants to make it bigger for him. He wants to make an absolute big momentum for him. Wright Sr. will be in last place, unfortunately. But I guess he's trying. Alongside Nicky Rava, trying to catch up towards the others. He's gonna have to try and brag for more points if they can. Someone's already gone wide. Who's gone wide again? We'll find out who's gone wide. So who's gone wide? That is a big question mark. Who has gone wide? Oh, Roberto Crown Jr. almost took Quinn Mullany out. Look at that. Roberto Crown Jr. almost took Quinn Mullany out, sending Mullany onto the grass. But literally, Mullany was able to save it. And already, he's driving like a demon. Nothing is stopping him right now, despite that bit of scare of almost being taken out by Roberto Crown Jr. If that one overtrack, that would have probably ended him onto the wall. Look at that. Looks like the racing is getting close as Miyazaki gets close at Wright Jr. Look at how close they're getting right there. Oh my god. And he's holding on to Wright Jr. That is a bit dangerous. He's literally carrying on driving whilst he's got Cameron Jr. right in front of him, and look at that. Look at that. What on earth is Miyazaki doing? Oh my gosh. If he bumps Cameron Jr., that would have probably been the end of probably 2 Cam Wright races. And here comes Miyazaki. Will he make it to the other side? Will he make it back up front? Will he take the second place back? Miyazaki versus Cam Wright Jr. This is how dodgy racing we're seeing right there. Like a bit of bumper car driving we're seeing right there. Now this is getting even closer as we're coming to the oval part track of the race. Will Miyazaki be able to use that oval track as an advantage? He's got bits of it coming up. Oh my goodness! I think they might have tapped it at once, but Miyazaki was able to get right in front, in second place finally. So now he's back into second place, the same place where he started. And Sophia Petty is going to try and do the same on the 8. Probably she'll be the one to put on a fight this time. Could we definitely see her in a could we definitely see her contending for the race this time in an actual battle for the lead at least. I mean, she did had a battle with Jameson back at the Daytona 250 where she eventually won. And it looks as though Cameron Jr.'s gone really wide this time. Wow, looks as though some of the cars are already losing grip with the brakes, for instance. And I guess the steering as well is becoming a bit of a concern. This is getting really dangerous right there. Some of the cars have come really, really close. It certainly does not look good as Cameron Sr. has gone past the number 1. There could be yellow flag. I do hope that a yellow flag comes out. Anyway, Jameson continues to lead. Miyazaki getting close to number 19 now. They are certainly getting close to each other now. Miyazaki, what can he do this time? Will CTM Motorsports be back? CTM Motorsports, I think the last time we saw a race winner this season was probably in Indianapolis. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Miyazaki, Drew Walker, and Owen Scott, and I cannot remember the other one. Oh, Solomon Sheridan, my bad. Well, anyway, maybe Solomon Sheridan won the last race. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, focus on the leaders. We can see that Jameson and Miyazaki are still getting close to each other. I think Sophia Petty is going to join the party pretty soon. She's starting to pull away from Blake Parker, and now she's getting close up to Miyazaki. So Sophia Petty is certainly the one to watch. You can see already there's dirt flying up. Some cars have gone off the track dangerously. They've gone really dangerously. Why? We see that this is certainly going to be putting them in danger right there. Oh, and I think Senior is starting to use his advantage now. I guess some of the cars now already. You can see they've got a bit of damage, you see. Oh, and Judney. Oh, and we have a caution. I think that's what happened. We have a caution. It is race number 6, and we have a caution. So, we're going to find out what happened. It might have been me. It might have been Melanie. It might have been... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. What's that happening? Xander Howell. Xander Howell, I think, has stopped on the track. Xander Howell stopped on the track. What happened to Xander Howell? He was in a top 10 position, but somehow... he just stopped on the track. Yeah, he must have stopped on the track. You can see he's slowing down almost immediately. And then some cars have gone wide, trying to avoid him. But some cars honestly didn't make it. I think that's the likes of Quinn Money, which we will see him in the picture right there. Cedric Cohen Jr. You can see some cars like Austin Leong going off track. I guess some cars try to avoid, but not able to avoid, or at least be able to have much space to race. But anyway, let's take a look at Quinn Mullany. Yeah, some cars have gone off the track to try and avoid the stationary Xander Howell. And then, no, that's not Mullany. Is it Mullany? No, Hamilton. Nolo Hamilton. I do apologize. I did not get that right. Yeah, not to confuse with the two Monster Energy cars being almost similar. But yeah, it was Nolo Hamilton that was involved. That I think caused the caution. Anyway, let's take a look. Xander Howell, you can see, and as we can see right there in the pictures, Xander Howell literally, yeah, he basically swerved onto the wall and then taking out some other cars, bumping out. I don't know who other cars are. We'll wait and see. Let's take a closer look. And there you can see Mullany. He hit the wall whilst trying to avoid Howell, then hitting Judy, and then I think almost hit another car over there. That is another angle. Well, anyway. Oh, and there's Judy. He also lost control after that hit from Quinn Mullany. Yeah, and causing him to go off track. But this is honestly unstable how this racing is going along. And I'm bound to say there's going to be more cautions than we're expecting to see today. But I guess it'll be a bit of a fun race, maybe. Bumper car racing? Or dodgem racing? I don't know. But anyway, let's see if there are going to be any pit stops, which I don't think there'll be any pit stops. Or there will be pit stops, as confirmed after lap 7. But we might see another round of pit stop because of how early they've come in for a pit. So, I mean, probably closer to the end of the race, we might see one last minute pit stops. Anyway, so let's see who is going to come out okay. What the heck was, I think that was that Quinn Mullany who bumped into Roberto Corn Jr. I don't know what he's done there, but anyway, you can see some cars coming out, but will Jameson get up front? Oh, bump goes Sophia Petty Jr. Oh my gosh, did I just saw that happening? Whoa. Thirdly, someone's not happy with Sophia Petty, or at least Sophia Petty ended up coming into the pit so late and bumping into another car, or getting bumped by Bouchard. You can see Bouchard and Hayden, and Bouchard basically bumped right into Sophia Petty, and oh my gosh, so with that Dylan Hayden, he basically climbed all the way up to second or first place. This is gonna be a bit of an interesting one of who is gonna get up front. We don't know which car will go up front, but we probably can confirm that Jameson will be first in the restart, Hayden second place, Miyazaki third place, Bouchard fourth place, despite that clip. Sophia Petty, that's only going to damage her pretty bad. Not a good one she wants to see. But let's trust fifth place or seventh place, whatever it is. That's Owen Scott, Sophia Petty. Hopefully she'll be alright. Blake Parker, Cameron Jr., and Richie Eligible. So let's get back straight to the restart. Anyway, we're going green. And oh my gosh, Dylan Hayden already on the charge. He's already on the charge of Jameson, and he goes for it into the lead. But will he hold it? It might be too wide. Jameson goes a bit wide. Oh my gosh! Some cars might be going wide. Some cars might be bumping into each other. We gotta take a look again and see to make sure all the cars have survived, and they have all survived. They have all survived. But oh my gosh, what an incredible drive for Leland Hill. He must have used some sort of advantage, and he just went for it. Into the lead goes Leland Hill. What a miraculous move we see right there. I don't know how he got there. Maybe it was that incredible pistol that's got him further up the field. And oh my gosh, that was an insane pit strategy. We gotta take a look at the replay of the restart of how Leland Hill. I don't know how he went for, but he must be so impatient and so eager to get back up front again. And you can see how well he was doing. Take a look at it. Anyway, green, and you can see how well Leland Hill was doing, trying to take over Jameson for the lead, and simply went for it, taking Miyazaki with him too. Well, sort of. Well, Miyazaki was able to use that advantage to come into second place. I think Jameson had caused a mistake, probably from that pressure from Leland Hill, which caused him to lose control of his car a little bit and gone off the track. And now he will have to settle for third place. Already, you can see cars going free wide already. That is not a good sight we're seeing right there. Cars going free wide is certainly not a good sight, especially in a road course. This is something that we need to see. Let's see what Senior is up to. He's got a bit of advantage now because he's now got cars close to him. He's going to try and fight for positions and probably try and gain back some points maybe. So anyway, we are back live as Leland Hill now currently leads. Dex Miyazaki currently second place, and Jameson is third place. And here comes Miyazaki on Leland Hill. Will he go for it? Will he go for it? This, honestly, I'd say, despite a few shenanigans around on the track, this racing must be absolutely incredible. We're seeing racing around right there. See all the cars making use as much as they possibly can, and literally they've just gone for it. Here comes Dex Miyazaki on Leland Hill. Will he take the lead? It looks like he would have been a photo finish. Yeah, that would have been a close photo finish. Miyazaki now getting closer and closer to Leland Hill. Oh, and he bumps onto the 48. He bumped onto the 48, and Jameson almost did the exact same thing as what Miyazaki did onto 48. Well, thanks a lot to that. It looks as though that Hayden can now have a bit more braving space after all this energy put out. You can see that this must have been a bit of Bruce Price for the number 14. Let's take a look at the replay again. You can see how close they were. They literally bumped. They literally bumped rear. Probably a bit of bump drafting, but it was so dangerous at that very track, especially being a road course. You can see how he bumps. It wasn't, eventually it wasn't successful for the number 14. It's a way to try and get past the 48, and now he's got that bit more of a gap now in front of him now. So, oh, we have another yellow flag, another caution going along. So things are not looking good again. Looks, oh, Blake Parker, he's involved. He's down the field. What has happened to Blake Parker right now? This does not look good for Blake Parker. Oh my gosh, that looks like a hell of a smash. How did it happen? That was, oh my god, a very dangerous move. Is that Bouchard? Is that Bouchard? And he's done it again. He's done it again. This time, oh my gosh. Blake Parker has been crashing his own teammates, I think. Unless it's Blake Parker in Petty Jr.'s team, or was he in his own team? It might have been his own team, I think. Unless he's starting his own team next season. But already, Bouchard's having a bit of a forward war. with the two cars that he victimized. He basically got victimized by him. One being Blake Parker. The earlier been Sophia Petty in the pits. And you can see Blake Parker's now got the damage. And now it looks as though he's probably sort of out of contention for a win even. So not a good start. Not a good place he wants to be. Blake Parker, especially being in a damaged car. So now, but I guess another caution could mean that we are going to see more pistols. Dylan Hayden comes in. What is going on with Dylan Hayden? Why is he coming in? I think it's going for more time. I think some cars are pitting. Some cars are actually pitting. So, oh my God, what's going on? Why are some of the cars got rear-ended? Because the camera Junior Sr. got involved as well. That is not a good sight. How did it all occur? That's a big question. How did it all occur? We got to play it out because this is honestly... Yes, they literally bumped into another car. You can see how close they were. You can see how close they were. You can see how close. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. OMG. OMG. Now this is suddenly turning into a round of bumper cars. Well, that's damaged them pretty bad for some of the cars. Halawi and the whole seniors certainly out of it. Oh, Leland Hill as well got souped up as well. And Riley Hill as well. That is just absolute manic we're seeing right there. This is turning into a bit of a derby right here. Well, we do hope. I think we might see some drivers coming in for their pit stops. Some more drivers coming in. I think some drivers have already made the second pit stops just to gain the advantage at least. But let's see how the race will bring on today. As Mid-X and Mizuki will start from the lead. But here comes Jameson on the 14. Trying to take the lead back. He's got the 44. Oh my gosh. Mizuki's got really wide. He goes off track as well. Some of the cars. Let's have a look and see if everyone makes it. Oh my gosh, close shot down there for some of the cars. Oh my gosh, what a close shave. What a close shave we're seeing right there. Oh, and there's Damien Tan. He must have pitted. Probably really late for him. But unless if other cars up the lead when it won't be able to make it on a one-stop strategy thanks to the round of yellow flags. But here is Jameson. He's in the lead now. And Mizuki now down into second place. But Albert Struss up into second place. What an extraordinary achievement for him. Well, not an achievement just yet, but you can see he's doing well so far. You can see a bit of old track racing down there. Sophia Petty down into 25th place and Den Hayden as well. Another caution coming. What's going on this time? This time is David Dixon. David Dixon has basically got hit. But who is it this time? Drew Walker. So basically, David Dixon. Oh my gosh! And he bumped into Roberto Crown Jr. Well, that is unfortunate. You can see that David Dixon is honestly one of the contenders for the championship. And he already is not having a good race so far. His day is honestly turning to a worst race of his life. So it's confirmed Cameron Sr. has retired from the race, as well as Riley Hill and AJ Judney. Anyway, we're going green again. And will Albert Strauss take the advantage this time? We've seen lots of other cars gain the advantage. It looks as though, ooh, not quite. But I think Mizaki's the one who's putting him under pressure instead. Will all the cars make it at this very turn? I think it's gone a bit quieter now, a bit more smoother for most of the cars. So anyway, it's looking good at the moment. So here comes Albert Strauss. What will he do? What will the 44 do? Or maybe the 44 might use the draft to his advantage. He's got a bit of a draft from his back. That is Dex Mizaki. Now he's going to go for it. In the 44 car goes Albert Strauss. He's getting closer to the 19. And Mizaki just keeping the watch from the 2. Owen Scott up into 4th place. Will he be the one to join the party even? Here comes the 44 on the 19 this time. Will he get up the front? And it's getting a bit laggy down here. Oh my gosh, it's getting a bit laggy. It's getting a bit laggy. Here comes the 44. Oh my gosh, it's lagging again. It's lagging again. Oh my gosh, it's lagging again. Oh my gosh! Oh, but it's Strauss. Was that a bump? Was that a bump? Yeah, that was a really bad bump. Yeah, they must have touched. They must have touched. Oh, Albert Strauss. There was no touch. He just went wide. Literally went wide. Anyway, I guess. Okay, all the cars make it in one piece without any issue. We're just going to have to keep watch. Oh, Safir Petty trying to make it free. Wow, almost. Just not a good spot he wants to be. Oh, and Albert Strauss back into 2nd place. Owen Scott getting close in 3rd place now. Cameron Jr. now going up the track. Oh my gosh, and he loses control a little bit. I guess this reminds me of the Grand National as Dex Mizaki goes really wide. Now leaving the top 3 to become a trainer free. And they're now getting really, really close. Honestly, really, really close. Like something that I can't really stand right now. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but it looks as though that they're certainly putting on a really risky fight. And some cars have already pitted. Xander Howell was pitted. I guess the one who pitted really early, so. Oh my gosh, look at it. This is honestly getting really close. I mean, especially the fact that we're going from part oval to part road course, then road course to oval. And this is getting really, really risky here at a road course right there for these 3 drivers. Here comes Albert Strauss on the 44, but he loses wide. Oh, Jameson loses wide a little bit. But almost, no, this time Albert Strauss is the one who goes wide. And now, who loses some positions? Wow, oh my gosh. This is honestly going from one place to another. I guess this race is getting too exciting because despite being a road course, there's been some numerous changes of positions. We're seeing right there. Here comes Owen Scott. Will he able to make it in one piece? Oh my gosh, it goes a bit wobble. Oh my gosh, how did he do that? How did Owen Scott do that? And he goes up front. You can see these positions are becoming less secure now these days for drivers in their positions. This is a road course, and you can see this is turning to a bit like an oval race, if not a really more risky one. And you can see a lot of drivers changing positions almost from one place to another. But Owen Scott is now your new race leader right here. We are at lap 17. And we're doing quite well, at least. I'm just going to make sure. I hope that these cars all make it to the end in one piece. So far, we're looking good. No further caution as of yet. And he really looking pretty good. Well, CD Motorsports 1-2. It's going to be between Owen Scott and Dex Mizaki this time. Will Owen Scott get his first race win of the season, or will Mizaki get his first win of the season? In fact, Mizaki is dying in need for a win for the first time since, I think, that would be season 4. I think it was season 4, the last time he won a race. And he's going to get close to the 36. Will he go for it? Will he go for it? And will he go wide, or will he go... Will he get up front? And I think Owen Scott might try and respond. He goes a bit wide. He goes a bit wide. He goes a bit wide. And Mizaki out into the lead now. So this, honestly, like every time you lose a position at the start finish, towards the start finish line, you lose more positions than you thought it would be. You can see how unstable. You can see cars going really, really wide, really, really wide, really, really wide, really, really wide. And there you see Ray and Army up into 6th place. Cameron Jr. down into 9th place, despite being so close to even winning. Oh, wait, well, he was sort of winning. He might have led at one point. I just forgot. But there it is. Mizaki now. Will his car be able to manage to the end from now on? All he needs to do is try and get away, because the more he gets away, the more safer he will be in terms of the position he's on. And there's Quinn Mullany trying to overtake the number 44 of Albert Strass. Free wide, almost free wide. David Dixon is trying to get his positions back. Hopefully try and maximize as many points for his championship hopes. Some cars are now turning themselves into Toyota Corollas now. Leland Hill and Quinn Mullany, no, that's not Hamilton. They're struggling to keep up with the rest of the field from downhill. Solomon Sheridan not in a good position he wants to be. Anyway, back up the front. Jameson now up into the lead from Dex Mizaki. We don't want to go back. We don't want to replay that. We don't want to. Oh my God, Jameson! Oh my gosh, oh my God, Mizaki! Mizaki's gone wide! Oh my gosh, that was an utter scare. Mizaki's gone so wide. That is an unfortunate heartbreak. That was the way it was what we see right now. So close to that lead. And he just lost it really bad. And now that ended his chance of potentially winning a race. We see pit stops coming in. Just a warning. Pit stops are coming in. So this could be an opportunity. Anyway, let's take a look at that unfortunate scare from Dex Mizaki in the 14 car. Just utter scare from the 14. How did it all happen for the number 14 car? Yeah, that was a touch, and Mizaki almost lost it, but was able to save it before the wall, but not before losing several positions. And And now he just lost it hell and there. Anyway, let's hope Jameson can, well, don't know if you hold on, or I guess they're going to come in for their next pit stops. I think just for a precaution, I guess, hopefully go one header before the end of the race. Hopefully this can calm down the yellow flags a little bit, or any chances of any yellow flags coming up. And I guess some cars that have already pitted might be in for a better chance, because they may not need to pit if the others do need to pit. So we'll take a look. Rain and Army is now behind Jameson and then Simmons as well. So, but this will depend of whether any will come for their pit stops. This could be surprising though, like we did at Brazil when Adam Wilson or Flandre Wilson came off with a surprise win after a shocking few mileage race just happened down there with a surprising round of pit stops. So what will Jameson do? Will he come in or will he not come in? He doesn't appear to be coming in right there, so doesn't look like so. Oh wait, some cars are coming in. There is a Flandre Wilson. She will be coming in. But we're not seeing a mass load of cars coming in yet. Dixon comes in. Leland Hill comes in. And I think there's Leon. He comes in. I guess that proves a bit of luck down there. Anyway, let's get back up front. We can see how close A&M is getting up towards Jameson, unless pit stops do happen. So we can only hope that one man will come in. Oh, Drew Walker is now also getting hungry for a win this time. And Jameson just want to try and hold if he wants to come off and get his second win of the season. And he's trying to get there as much as he can. But Rain and Army might be getting close, or in fact, around the 4 cars now getting close to Jameson now. This is probably going to turn into a more than one-way battle for Dex Mizaki coming back. I think this is all starting. This is all started from Dex Mizaki. I think this will give a group a bit of a close push up towards the front. And Drew Walker comes in. Gonzalez comes in. Oh my goodness, this is gonna get close. Meeks comes in. Oh my gosh. Will the leaders at least come in for the lap just before the penultimate lap of the race? This is all about to turn really bad down. Well, I'd say a bit ugly. I guess this is all turned into Dex Mizaki now. Dex Mizaki is climbing back up from where he lost that position. And I guess they're going to try and hold on to their last positions. Oh my gosh, here comes Rain and Army. Oh my gosh, he's holding on to Jameson. That was a bit of a scare. But she's probably going to try again because that wasn't a bit of a serious tap. But if she goes for it on that corner, there is an opportunity for Rain and Army to do what she wants. This could be surprising though, if Rain and Army can get past Jameson and get her along her way to 3rd career win, which she's been waiting since season 2. That was a 4-season wait. So, what can she do? Oh, she's getting a bit close, but not close enough. And I think all these, you can see these competitors between Rain and Army and Kenji Simmons. I guess this is all getting fueled on by Dex Mizaki, who's really, really dying to get back up front. He won't have enough time. And they don't stay in, so they will be able to, coming on the last stop. Here comes Ray and Army. Here comes Red Army. What will Jameson do? Will he respond? I think she will. She will. She will. Oh my gosh, she's up front. Jameson goes up track. But yeah. She's up front. She's up front. Red Army is up front for the lead. And final lap of the race. Shocking circumstances we're seeing right there. But can she hold it though? Because she's only got a few corners to go. In fact, almost a lap left to do. So all she can do is hope that she can get up. She can actually hold on for the lead, because that has been turning into a bumper car race today. So, but Miyazaki does have an opportunity still, probably for just that turn. If he can get close to an army and try and pass her on that turn, that will be his only opportunity. And hopefully steal that win away from her. But it doesn't look likely for him unless he can get close. He doesn't have a lot of time left. He doesn't have a lot of time left. Simply doesn't have a lot of time left. So unless he's going to try and go for it, it doesn't look likely. It does not look likely for the number 14. So all he can do, and he's looking good for the 18. He's looking good for the 18. And she's definitely going to beat the 14 up to the flag. Will the 18 be back? Will she be back? Will she be back? Or will 14 steal it away from him? It doesn't look likely. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for it? No, he does not. He does not. He does not make it to the front. Well, that's all glorious. SLR Racing are going 1, 2, 3 back-to-back wins here. This is honestly turning into a hell of a season for SLR Racing. They're getting better and better and better. And now, looks as though that a streak of 4 seasons without a win has just been broken by this guy over there. The number 18 car of Iron Army, just barely able to make it with just her pure luck. From all this bashing up bumper cars going along, and all this just simply paid off for the 18 car. And honestly, this whole race has been turned into a whole round of instability of cars going wide off the track and bang on. Wow. This honestly has been really, really close. And honestly, that was a bit of a photo finish. That was a bit of a photo finish, actually. So, I guess maybe if I can make the races a bit more closer, maybe we will see a photo finish. Only if I can get the tracks right. We don't want to screw up the races. Otherwise, that'll be bad. So, anyway. Well, someone scored a win technically, so as a team, so I guess we might just call someone the Miracle Maker. I guess Jesus is up there and granted that win, so oh, don't forget, she's won at this track technically, but that wasn't an oval. So, 2 different Daytona tracks won for this 18 car. So now, we're back to the studio. Not yet though. The 23 car of Flandre Wilson will take home the fastest lap time of the day. So, take a look at the back. So this has been hell of a race, and not what we're really going to be expecting. So this is, honestly, I am speechless right there. So now we'll just have to get on with it for the rest of the day, I guess. Well, yeah, or the rest of the night, I suppose. So anyway, congrats to Army winning her first race in the very fourth season. So Miyazaki second, Jameson third, Simmons fourth, Strauss fifth, Wright Jr. fifth, Vardas Strauss Jr. fifth, sixth. Vardas seventh, Cohen Jr. eighth, Tari Lowell ninth, and Lola Churnside 10th. Those are your top 10 starters, top 10 finishers. Nikki Roth. No, Nola Hamilton 11, Nikki Roth 12, Owen Scott 13, Flandre Wilson 14, Ruben Gonzalez 15, Drew Walker 16, Kynderrick Meeks 17, John Palmer 18, Solomon Sheridan 19th, Kat Rose 20th, Dylan Hayden 21st, Damian Tan 22nd, Avery Hamilton 23rd, Quinn Melanie 24th, Sophia Petty 25th, Joy Maddox 26th, RITL Joe 27th, and David Dixon 28th. Those are all your points finishers. Well, there you go. So, we're about to end the race short and sweet. So, thank you everyone for taking part in today's race, and we'll hopefully see you next race. I can't remember. Homestead. Our first race at Homestead. So, take care everyone, and I shall see you there at Homestead. Hopefully tomorrow, I guess. But anyway, see you guys there at Homestead for the next race.